I'm going to try to get this short video out. It's freezing right now. I'm in Paradise, California. It's snowing down at low elevations. It was snowing earlier today around Weimar. There's about 8 inches of snow. It's freezing all over the Northern California area. But this is about a boat. I was in Hawaii, yesterday. I've only been here a day. And I stopped and talked with Captain Mike and the steel vessel that he has. It's absolutely amazing. I'm going to tell you more about it as time goes on, but some of you might be upset at the fact that I'm looking at another boat. But the Lord opens up doors and allows doors to close. And when you ask your Heavenly Father, your Heavenly Father, my Heavenly Father, who is the same, the one and only true God, the one who created this whole universe and you and I, when you ask him to direct your life and to open and close doors, for me, that's a blessing, and I'm thankful when he does that. So I don't know, but I am going to at least pray about it, and I'm going to put this video out if anyone watches it. This is an incredible boat. It's beyond anything I can even imagine in a monohull. For us, we wouldn't want any nicer. It would be a problem. Might go to our head, but it would be also a target for pirates and stuff. So this is a bulletproof steel vessel that could go up on the rocks, go on reef. Not like in a violent throwing it up onto a rocky beach. I'm not talking about that, but this is a very strong boat. Some of you that don't know about boats might say, well, it's steel. How can it float if it's steel? Trust me, steel ships are made out of steel. Steel is a very good option, especially if it's stainless and the right kind of mild steel. So watch this video. I came in the evening, and it was a little bit late and cold, and I got some not good footage, but I've got some footage here for you. So I hope you watch it. And if it's God's will, I know that he will provide the funding for it. I'm looking at what resources I have, and if anyone out there in the maritime world or my friends in the boating world, the ministry world, have any interest in this boat, it's in the Bay Area right now. It's a very inexpensive slip area, $200 and some a month, affordable. We could take it down to a place where we need to go in Ensenada, Mexico, and then down to Costa Rica, the Pacific side, which is where some people have a little ministry place there. And I just want to tell you, we could bring it across to Hawaii. It's been back and forth to Hawaii. It can motor there even without the sails, but it's an awesome vessel. It has 2 sails, of course, on the front, and you'll see it. It's unbelievable. It's incredible. It's built custom by I believe a marine or some engineer. It's amazing. Take a look. So I followed the GPS, and it brought me here in the middle of a field. And this cable is on the ground. I don't know if I should drive over it or not. I will. That's where I just put in the GPS that you sent me, and it brought me here.
Turn right onto Bethel Lane. In half a mile, turn right onto Lambie Road.
Now it's taking me out of here. I'm very confused. Anyway, I'll figure it out. Give me a minute. I see the schooner.
The top mast is trying to break off.
Yeah, and I see the 2 jibs there. That's pretty neat. Wow. Here we approach.
Stainless steel cap rail.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
There's like I said, there's a few spots that need maintenance.
Yeah,
for
but
rust. But in the, look at the hull.
So here's
look
the
how
other
thin
one.
that is. You'd never know that was a steel
No,
boat.
you wouldn't. That's what I was trying to figure out, how they did that.
Just a lot of elbow grease and.
So I want to say immediately that there's no exaggeration in your positive comments about it. It's actually better than expected.
Yeah, unless you see it,
it's hard to comprehend.
And that cable stuff.
Yeah, none of that cable. It's full.
Yeah, I hate that cable.
Yeah, I do too. And they always say, don't hold the cable. Don't hold on. That's not for grabbing. That's just for looks.
Keep you from falling off.
Keep you from falling off.
It won't keep you from falling off.
I know, it doesn't. It's just,
this does.
Yeah, it would.
it's an endless project, but this whole side was exposed to the sun for 5 years. And I had to take every plug out.
Still floating.
The whole length of the boat. And they were okay on the other side. So the ships that were built in the 1770s to harass the British. In fact, Benjamin Franklin was over in France and bought 2 of these and had them made in France.
Wow.
Then they found a Portuguese crew. Like, you know, it's good non-skid, but you don't go on that stuff barefoot.
Yeah.
And over there on that side where I started repairing some of the rust that was coming through.
What's in here?
Well, you know, the base is a tar base that they painted over at first. And then this is a deck.
It's like some wood chips or something.
Well, it has some kind of...
It's not walnut or...
No, something in it. That
So even the cockpit is...
everything.
Everything is steel. This is like a steel ship.
Yep.
It's amazing. This is something you want to definitely use good paint on.
Yeah.
So stainless is around the
top and
edge, and wow. Well, I want to get a little video going in.
Some, this is the Husky winch for handling the main, and you can handle the jibs from back here. It's all set up to handle all 3 sails from the cockpit. There's there's just a few cosmetic things that, puttering.
Yeah, it's a beast. It's strong.
Just, let's see. Let me go ahead and turn the lights on.
Yeah, sure.
So when you come in.
And I don't want to make a mess. I want to make sure
I
got these dress shoes on
anyway.
anyway.
You'll be able to see it. The light is a little bit weak back here, but I'm putting new LEDs up here.
And stay dry here. Simrad. Wow, a lot of space. Should I come in then?
Yeah, come on in.
Okay.
I'll get behind you and kind of talk you through.
Sure.
Let me see your camera.
Okay.
Hey, it's Mike, Captain Mike.
Captain Mike, guys.
Okay. So just really nice and handy, and you're safe in here. They've got the strap blocks there, and but it's all just so simple and clean. Little bungees, and
it's like you're in a commercial kitchen, kind of.
Yeah, and
you got this area.
All the cabinets have bolt locks. And
this area.
And I like the way he left this part open, because you can get to it. That's your, when you're cooking, you want to get to it, not open a door and then have a drawer come flying out.
I've built a few of those on my boat with these, because I don't like the drawers. I like to be able to see it and just get it.
Yeah, that's what was nice about that. I've got it hooked up with a microwave, but the alternating current is really simple. We'll show you a panel when we come back underneath there that's alternating current. And then over here was the original battery charger. And if you get down here, you can see right now it's powering the motor battery and one of the batteries in the main bank.
I see.
I'm replacing the battery charging system, because I bought these $400 Firefly batteries. I'll show you that when we turn around and come back.
Okay.
Just go ahead and you can see there's a diesel heater there.
I see that. I saw that.
The way they set it up, the diesel didn't flow well, so we've got a little stainless steel tank that we're going to install. But I thought somebody else had a better idea. Use an electric pump on the line. But then I use this little space heater just to kind of keep it cozy in here, but you don't need it. This is a tight boat. It stays dry. This is one of the VHS, and this panel here manages the house lights and some of the electronics up here. There's another panel up there by the cockpit. I opened up that
a nice little
forward hatch so you could kind
To
of
look inside.
And
Okay.
there's a flashlight right there.
Yeah.
You can crawl back in there and get a real good look. The chain locker's there.
I can see real good here.
Yeah, you can see the ribs, how it's put together up there. That's 200 feet of chain.
Huh.
Um,
So I'm going to take a look at this, how this steel it's just welded with a framework.
he did, you know, the guy was smart.
That's pretty amazing.
I don't think you'll find a stouter boat.
Yeah, that's how they made it so smooth. Just a lot of squares, a lot of support. Huh, that's pretty.
But it has a seal right here. You see this rubber gasket?
Uh-huh.
When you put that down, it's sealed.
Like the old submarines that I heard about.
And then there's a pump over here that I used that handle to pump the hell out of it. And then it sucks down so tight you cannot open it.
Wow.
Then he uses fresh water. Then these are all the running lights and stuff. If you reach through the wheel, that's a no-no. And if you reach food in here, see how thick that is?
Yeah.
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 And
Nice icebox.
it goes all the way back. This is a removable partition here. He would put ice down there in the hold, and then use this part up here, and he'd still have ice when they get to Hawaii. 2 weeks.
So is it just an ice box, or is it?
Yeah, it's just an ice box.
Okay.
But it's real easy to put a refrigeration unit because
Yeah,
there's a lot of
sure.
space behind that was one of my next projects. Either that or I was going to Firefly batteries, $400 a piece. They're supposed to have like 30% more holding power.
Yeah.
But I took that all out so you could see access to what's underneath there. So this baby weighs a few pounds. There's this one line.
Very nice, easy access.
Yeah, and you can get at everything. Some of the things you got to get down in there and lay on the motor. When I replaced the water pump impeller.
Yeah.
And it's got a dripless seal on the drive shaft. This is velvet drive transmission. Then the Yanmar typical. I think it's either 65 or 85 horsepower. I can't remember what it is. And then all the plumbing for this right here is so I've got. Let me put this down.
Oh, well, I've got a light.
To the left.
Yeah, I see the cables and stuff. Chain. Yeah, I see the autopilot. That's great.
The autopilot has a little hydraulic leak, so it needs to be pulled out and put some new O-rings in it.
Yeah, well, what's so nice is you could just weld to anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was another reason, you go somewhere, my own welder. And,
Yeah, people in all these poor countries, there's welding shops everywhere. I wonder what kind of steel where they got the steel.
Well, it's a mild.
All right.
Yeah,
It's on off.
it's on all.
These two are on one.
Yeah, okay, that's house lights. So that should be the magic combination. So the key is supposed to be right here. So then I would go down there and check everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say 1/4 inch or more because we've got a Quonset hut that's 1/4 inch and it's not this thick.
I think it's 9/16 or something like that, but I just call it.
So here's a boat that I'm going on to right now. It's pretty amazing. It's like
They called it a pirate ship, but it's a revenue cutter that they used in this particular model.
It's a warship.
In the English Channel in 1776. Ben Franklin bought 2 of these and equipped
Really?
them with a Portuguese crew and American officers. And they
So you have cannons that work. That
Oh yeah. There's 6 small ones and 2 big ones.
Wow, I can't wait to look inside here. This is amazing.
There should be lights. Are lights on? Were lights on here?
Lights on it.
Okay. So just be super careful coming over this.
Okay, I will. I'll be careful. You can climb up there pretty easy. I got it. I'll go over like this slowly.
Yeah. This light is thinking about dying. And yet, we've got this covered here, so come around the other side. It's a little easier to get in over there. Putting the helm back together now, we finally got the
That
motor.
feels really strong.
But,
It's
Wow.
yeah, you can probably go in backwards for the same.
Yeah.
then there's a rail down.
I
you
got
can
the
grab.
film going, so I'm gonna video it. Wow. Okay. Now this is
That's the engine room.
quite amazing.
Got a brand new Isuzu.
Alrighty, this is for my son and anyone else who watches this. Obviously, you know, a boat can be, when it's under construction, you know, not construction maintenance, really.
Yeah.
It's just like this. It'll be like this. My boat will be like this, and people will think, you know, oh, it's going to take a lot of time, but I cleaned it up quick. I have throw
Yeah.
places.
This is the head.
The
There's-
schooner had 2 ladders like this going up. Can I look in here?
Yeah, that's where the head is, and then there's a stand-up shower around the corner,
Wow. Okay.
and a nice collection of stuff.
Yeah. This is look at this wood stove going up. Okay. I like this back. I want to look at the stern again. Okay, the stern.
Go
Look
ahead,
at this.
help him up, and I'm going to check the bilge pump here.
If you look directly up, you see all the swords and the pikes.
Yeah,
and the-
I see. I see this. Yeah.
yeah. Thankfully, the swords are a little dull, but they're still fun to pull out every once in a while and
Yeah.
pretend to have a sword fight.
Uh-huh. Exactly. So I'm in a warship. We're getting ready to go to battle. We got our swords ready here. You see swords, and we've got the spears, and so everyone just keep me in your prayers. Bye-bye.
War of Independence
During the War of Independence, okay.
from the Brits. Benjamin Franklin went over to recruit some help from the French.
Uh-huh.
And while he was over there, he got approval to buy 2 boats like this. And they built them in France and put a Portuguese crew on board. And the American officers ran those 2 boats up and down the English Channel, sinking anything and everything they could get. And they really put a lot of pressure. And then they came back to the
So
United
there's
States.
cannons on this. And,
Oh yeah, 8 cannons. The real ones had, I think, more than that. This big cabin back here
so this is a stern. And,
isn't on the older boats, but there would have been 2 more cannons
wow,
back here.
look at this.
So it could have easily had 10 cannons.
I see.
But look at this stuff up here.
Big bed area.
These
Yeah.
boarding pikes and
So you have your spears.
the
And you have
sabers.
swords, sabers, yeah. Wow. Well, thank you for sharing this with us, and whoever watches this can see
Okay, Mark.
the big vessel, and it's big in there. Captain Bob, have you ever seen this boat right here? Here's the captain here. This is his boat. Here's his son over here, but this is pretty nice. He's got cannons on it, and I gotta send this to you. Pretty amazing.
So did you get? Then he can pass them around.
There's this boat, and there's the witch over there.